What you are about to see is full of jumps, scares, and horrific images intended to be seen within a mature rated game. The graphic nature of these images are intended to be seen by adults. You have been warned. The Suffering is a great early Xbox game that finally struck the line of shock and terror, and it's got plenty of beautiful Easter eggs hidden within the game. Playable introduction sequence. If you beat the game, then start another game to play a bonus level, which is in the original introduction sequence with director's commentary. To hear the director's commentary, jump on the crow that lands in the corner. Constant images. When you enable the all items and weapons cheat, you will constantly receive images from Dr. Killjoy's room, where he has all the ink blot pictures everywhere on the walls with a man that had his eyeball taken off. My Fair Lady reference. In the basement of the asylum, Dr. Killjoy speaks of the Eliza to his Henry Higgins. This is a reference to the movie My Fair Lady. The Ring reference. At the abandoned World War II bunker, you will encounter a desk with 3 phones. 2 of them are green and the other is red. Pick up the red phone first and you will hear the girl's voice say, "You will die in 7 days." Fear 3 isn't big in Easter eggs, but is one of the best cinematically intense horror games out there. But there are 2 endings you can get, as well as a secret cutscene at the very end of the game. Amnesia: The Dark Descent is notably the scariest first-person horror PC game, having amazing sound effects and builds tension like no other. The scary thing about the game is also built around the stress level of your character. The lower the level, the more the game will adapt the world to scare you. Fatal Frame 2: Crimson Butterfly is the second installment of the first horror game with a camera used to battle the malevolent ghosts that inhabit the game. This game also has the most replay value of any horror game to date. Successfully beat the game, and you will unlock the first of 3 endings, as well as a mission mode, a gallery, a ghost list, and a new camera ability and a new hard mode with 2 alternate costumes. Successfully beat the hard difficulty, and you will get another alternate ending, and also unlock Nightmare mode, and the album option, and some more camera abilities and costumes. Successfully beat the Nightmare difficulty, and you will get the 3rd ending and the true boss fight. 2 more costumes, a new camera ability, and one last Fatal Frame mode, the last and hardest difficulty. Successfully beat the mission mode to unlock more costumes and points to spend to buy upgrades. Successfully beat all the mission modes with an S rank to get 2 costumes. Successfully complete the ghost list to unlock setup information. There is a secret screensaver. If you keep the game unpaused for 5 minutes, ghostly images of a woman's face will fade onto a random point of the screen. Dead Space 2: Secret Messages. In the main menu screen, you can move the camera around to see secret messages written in Unitology text. UI development team. In Chapter 1, in the observation room, you can see faces of the markers test subjects. These are actually the faces of the UI development team. Rorschach ink blot. In Chapter 1, in the room where Foster commits suicide, you can see a paper with a Rorschach ink blot illustrating Isaac's helmet and some necromorphs. This is used as part of the viral marketing Visceral logo. In the first chapter of the game, in the hospital area, you will find visceral game logos on some X-rayed bodies. Isaac's weight. In the first shop you encounter, you can find a weight scale. Stepping on it will show Isaac's weight. Dismembered contest winner. In Chapter 2, when the elevator stops, the door will open and show NPC getting killed. This is Dan Emerson, winner of the Get Dismembered in Dead Space 2 contest. Steve Papoutzis cameo. In Chapter 3, in the mall area, you will see a face of executive producer Steve Papoutzis outside the hair salon. The Clogger. Throughout the game, you may come across posters for a movie called The Clogger. This is an inside joke over at Visceral. The story is that toilets at their offices had persistent problems. Dead Space cover. In Chapter 5, if you let the Tormentor kill you while in space, you will see a homage to the original Dead Space cover. Plasma cutter and beer. In Chapter 6, after the first cyst area, you will enter an area with zero gravity. If you go straight in the hallway, you can find a funny note asking people to give money for some plasma cutter and beer. Kitty Kitty Bang Bang. In Chapter 6, in the transport hub, you will find a movie poster for Kitty Kitty Bang Bang. The woman on the poster is Sonita Henry, the actress doing Ellie's voice. Skate 3000. In Chapter 6, in the transport hub, you will find an advertisement for Skate 3000, a reference to Skate 3. This was most likely included because Skate 3 included Isaac Clarke as a playable character. Metacritic score prediction. In Chapter 7, when entering the rocket booster used for Halo Jump, you will see a MC90 tagged on it. This is the target score Visceral wanted to hit on the Metacritic. The official score is 90. Space Odyssey helmets. Throughout the game, you may come across helmets that are very similar to the ones used in Stanley Kubrick's film 2001, A Space Odyssey. Hand Cannon. After completing the game in hardcore mode, you will receive a weapon called Hand Cannon, which is modeled like a foam finger. When you shoot, you can hear Isaac saying bang bang or pew pew.